Hey guys, it's the MIgardener, and so today I was actually outside in the garden. It was a beautiful day, rained a little bit, and it was still very cold, and it's pretty warm now, but that's just because the sun's kind of on my arm here. But in the shade, it's actually pretty chilly, and so I was kind of thinking to myself when I was cleaning up some of these beds here, you know, I really want to try to get some fall crops in, but I never really know what to expect for this year. And so after cleaning up the beds, which was a really nice thing to do because I just couldn't stand to look at it anymore, I was going to let some of the lettuce plants go to seed, but it got too messy and nasty, and I didn't really feel like doing that this year, especially because I'd already looked at so much stuff kind of just get all crazy and mangly and scraggly and dead, and so I didn't want to further look at that. So I wanted to plant some stuff that could grow for me. And so I basically got into fall planting mode a little bit early, and I'm really happy that I did, because once I cleaned up these beds, I got some ideas going, and I got some weeding done. And I was looking in this bed right there that I did the spinach in, and I remember saying in the spinach harvesting video, the spinach seed harvesting video that I did about 4 or 5 videos back, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if some spinach started sprouting. And so that's kind of what got my gears going as I was looking at that, and I remembered what I said, and I thought, wow, you know, these seeds are sprouting right now, and I got a lot germinating. The whole bed's full of little spinach seedlings, and it got my gears going into that fall planting mode. So I was really happy that I kind of came out here to do that, and then I saw that, and now I'm just kind of continuing on with the idea, because I figured if a seed is ready to germinate, it knows the best time to grow. I saw that, and then I kind of decided, oh, I'll just plant out the rest of my beds. So behind me, I have some trellis here. It only has like 2 cucumber plants on it. They didn't do too well. So I decided, oh well, I'm gonna plant some edible peas. So I'm gonna be planting edible peas up along this trellis here vertically. And I kind of thought, okay, well, what happens if we randomly get some hot days? Because it's August, it's still the hot part of summer. It's definitely not, it's starting to cool down. The nights are starting to cool down, but the days are still in the mid 70s to high 70s, and that's just far too hot to grow some spring crops, or some cool weather crops, I guess. And the reason why I said that is because I'm used to growing things in spring. I don't really typically do a whole lot of fall plantings, and I'm excited to do that because this is the first time I'm actually going to do a couple beds with it. So I thought, okay, just in case that does happen, what's going to protect it? What's going to be protected? And I thought, why don't I just use the peas that are growing up this trellis to protect some of the more temperamental stuff? So I'm gonna have spinach in the spinach bed. I'm gonna have broccoli, which doesn't mind the heat too much, in this bed right in front of you that you can't see. But the stuff that does not like to be in full sun all the time, I'm gonna plant next to the peas. Things such as radishes. I got some radishes here. I got some, these are the cherry bell radishes. They're a really nice sized radish. I have some watermelon radishes, and I've never had too good luck with getting watermelon radishes. Actually, I've not really had too good luck with any radishes, so hoping maybe my luck will change. And then I have white icicle radishes, and so I kind of just decided I'd try all those because why not? You might as well. I got some Paris Island Cost lettuce. I got some black-seeded Simpson lettuce, some Grand Rapids lettuce, some beets, my broccoli, which will be coming in this bed right here. And then I got China rose radish and sparkling white tip radish. So yes, lots of radishes. I'm just gonna kind of disperse the seeds in there. Whatever happens, happens. I'm hoping for something. So I'm kind of just taking a bunch of varieties that I know are cool weather crops, throwing them in my cool weather crop beds for this year, and crossing my fingers that everything is gonna go as planned. So basically what I've done to prep these beds is pretty much like I do every year. I just took some forest compost and some leaf compost and some regular compost, mixed them all together in kind of like a 1-to-1 ratio. And why not? I'll just show you guys actually. I'll show you. Come along. Here, come in close. I'll show you guys what I did in my bed. So this is the bed that I'm going to be planting all my radishes and peas in. And as you guys can see, it's not too bad of soil. It looks really great actually. I would have liked it to be broken down a little bit more by this time of year, but as you can see, there's these little chunks of leaves and stuff, but for the most part, it's really nice. It's really great. You got some stuff like this, which is occasionally like your grass your grass clumps that are not really broken down yet. But that's fine. I'm not too concerned. Those are going to break down from the worms, and over time, they'll just naturally break down. And there's a bee in my hair. Why? Anyways, but yeah, so I'm going to actually just plant right in this stuff because I didn't actually turn the soil over. See, there's the hard native soil right there. I just took all of this. I took about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and just top dressed it. I just mulched it with all of this compost, leaf shreddings, stuff like that, and it's going to naturally, I think, soften the soil with the worms coming up, and then I'm going to plant the stuff, and hopefully I'm going to get some good results. So I guess I'm just going to go along here, and I'm probably going to throw out some of these pine cones and stuff, but those would have broken down too in time. I just don't want them in my garden. But I got some of these edible pea pods here, and I'm just going to kind of plant them all along this fence line here and hope for the best, because really I only have one way to go, and that's up, because this season has not been the most favorable season. It's actually probably one of my least favorite seasons. Last year was the best year I have had in so long. And I think that kind of just set the tone for what I expected to be every year after that. And that just did not happen this year. So keeping positive, I think I'm going to get some pretty good stuff this year. Well, I decided I'd come in and just show you guys the peppers anyways. I wasn't really going to make this the highlight of the video, but these are kind of the highlight of the video. These things are producing like crazy, and yeah, they just are not letting up any of their production. I'm telling you what, this method right here of growing these peppers is my method of choice from now on. I have gotten such good results. I mean, look at the size of that plant. I mean, it's just like, this one's just like taking off. And I mean, just the sheer amount of peppers on here, just unbelievable. I mean, there are peppers on every single plant. Peppers are huge. I will not be eating them, but I got tons of great ones. They're not ripening, however, but I got tons of great ones that when they do ripen, oh boy, you betcha, I'm going to be sending out some peppers. Also, you know, you got plants like this that are completely fallen over, and that's okay by me, because when they fall over, they just upright themselves and grow some more peppers for me. So those are doing great. They're also flowering again. You guys can see by all the flowers there, and just sheer crazy amounts of flowers and fruit, and I mean, just like, man, oh man, they just never stop producing. Then the other exciting thing is finally, I have some Butjalokias, and the plants are beautiful. The plants are looking huge. I got quite a few on here, and the plants have sized up nicely. They have caught up and surpassed the habaneros, which is fine, because these need all the energy they can get to produce some peppers. Now that they're producing peppers, I hope that they're going to come out with something soon that's ripe, so I can give some stuff away, save some seeds, and give you guys just something to look at there. Also, really quick, I just thought I'd show you guys, because I'm not sure when I'm going to update these next, or if I will update the harvest, but that right there is my very first pink brandywine. It's looking beautiful. Needs a little bit longer. It's just a little bit yellow on the bottom still. And then up here, I have some of my very first all-time ever grown here, some German strawberries, and that is how they look, folks. They are pink up at the top, yellow at the bottom. and they are just a gorgeous little tomato there. And I can't wait till these ones start ripening as well. These are the Celebrities, nice big size tomato. And then I also have obviously some bigger German strawberries and apparently a cricket or two. Get off there. Yeah, so these are the bigger German strawberries that are just a little bit more mature. So those are all going to ripen up soon. And yeah, so everything's coming along really well actually. I'm really happy with the way the garden's shaping up for the fall, and hopefully we're going to turn the page of bad weather and bad luck with gardening and turn it into a new chapter of great harvests and great videos as well. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, this is MIgardener. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.